guys, it's Kristina. So today I want to show you guys how to put in clip-in extensions. As you can tell, my hair is a lot longer today, and that's because I haven't clip-in extensions. I've tried clip-in extensions for years. I know I'm very familiar with them. I've also tried fusion extensions, which are actually attached to your hair for like months and months, that are like pre-bonded keratin. So that's a bit more, you know, of a commitment. But if you're just starting out with extensions and you are not sure how you feel about them, clip-in extensions are perfect to make your hair longer and also more voluminous. If you already have long hair, you can just use them to create more volume, make your hair fuller, you know, for like special events like prom or something like that. Or if your hair is shorter, you can just use this like every single day just to make it more glamorous. So I'm going to show you guys how I put them in a second. And the ones that I am using today are by the brand name Melrose, and these are from Flat Iron Experts, which is a really nice website where they also sell a lot of nice hair products and tools like flat irons, curling irons, all kinds of stuff. So I will link their website down below, as well as a link directly to these hair extensions, because they do have a lot of different brands. Like I said, this one is called Melrose, but they also have a lot of different colors and a lot of different lengths. The color that I have here is called Chestnut Brown, and they obviously have like blonde and really dark brown and black extensions as well, you know. This one actually matches me perfectly, so I like it because I have a really weird hair color. Like a lot of people ask me, they're like, what's your hair color? And I'm like, I don't know, like I don't dye my hair, this is just my color. So I'm really glad that it matches it, you know, because a lot of times I can't find extensions that match me, especially the fusion ones that I've bought before. They would either be too light or too dark for my hair. But these ones match perfectly, and the ones that I have in are 18 inches, so as you can see, so they're like almost go down to like my navel, so they're really long. And they also have longer ones, but the ones in this color that I wanted, these are the longest ones that they have. And the shorter the extensions are, the cheaper the price is. So you can just browse around on their website and see like shop by color or shop by length or whatever you want. And yes, this is real hair, so yes, you can curl it and flat iron it and just put heat on it, and nothing will, you know, damage it, because I've had extensions before that I've had for years. I'm going to show you these other ones that I had, and they're real hair, and they do damage throughout the years that you put, like, you know, you flat iron them, you curl them and stuff like that, just like your real hair would, you know, the ends break off, but they do last you a long time. So if they are expensive, you know, it is an investment, because these other ones I've had for like probably 4 years or something like that, and I would use them pretty often, not all the time, but like pretty often, so they do last you a long time. You know, it is an investment, but it's totally worth it. And if you are getting clip-in extensions, do get real hair, because it is a lot softer, and you do want to be able to apply heat to it, because I've seen some girls who get fake hair just because it's cheaper, and it literally feels like plastic Barbie hair, because it is plastic, it is not real, you know. And when you try to curl it or flat iron it, it will melt together, you know, it will just damage it. And plus, when you feel the hair, it just feels like Barbie hair. It just feels plastic and gross. Like, it does not feel like real hair. Is not good. So if you are investing in some clip-in extensions, definitely don't go the cheap route. Definitely get like real hair. Make sure you like the color, the length, you know, everything like that. You can also get like wavy or straight. This is just straight, and it's all one length. So if you would like to, you can also obviously cut it. So if you want to put like some layers in or something like that, you can definitely do that. And I will be doing a hair tutorial with these extensions and, you know, like curling it and stuff like that, like curling it with a flat iron, so that way you guys can see how it curls. So yeah, let me show you guys how I put them in. So I have this longest one right here, which is only one of them. I would prefer to have like more of the longer ones and fewer of the shorter ones, but normally clip-in extensions come with fewer longer ones. So I have this really long one, it's just one of these, and then I have two that are a bit shorter, and all of those have 3 clips on them, and then I have 4 that are just 2 clips each, so that's 4 of those. And then I have also 4 that have 2 clips each, but they're a lot shorter, as you can see, so that makes a total of 11 clips. So if you haven't done clip-in extensions before, normally what you would do is put them all in the back, like the longer ones, and then put the shorter pieces in the front to kind of help frame your face, because you don't want to just have long hair in the back and just have like short hair in the front, because that would look very fake. So you would just just section it off and put like a medium-sized clip in the very bottom, then put some hair a little bit over that for the next clip, and then put a longer one because your head naturally goes like this, so the longest part is kind of in the middle, so you would put the long clip there. So go like short, medium, long, medium, short, and then you can put the very short ones in the front. And what I like about this brand is that their short clips have two little clippies on them, so a lot of companies normally do just one clip, so it's like this little 1-inch like weft that you put in the front, and then it would just very easily be pulled out if somebody like pulled on your hair or hugged you wrong or something like that, and that would just not be a good experience. So I like that they have two clips for the short ones, so it would look more natural and not be so much of a hassle. So like I said, you just kind of section it off and you put one clip with some hair, put another clip with some hair. But what I like to do is to make the process faster, so you wouldn't have to put as many clips in your hair, and to also have less clips attaching to your hair, because if somebody does kind of like pull on it or accidentally, or you get your like, you know, jewelry like caught in your hair, like sometimes I have like my rings caught in my hair and it would just pull on it, you would have less clips attached to your hair if you just layer them. So what I mean by that is, instead of attaching, you know, this clip and then putting some hair over that and attaching another clip, which would make it 6 clips attached to your hair, I would just attach this one to this one, and that way it saves you time, and you also only have 3 clips attaching to your real hair instead of 6. So what I would do is just take this and pin it at the very top into the hair and just clip it. And you want to clip a shorter piece onto a longer piece, or in this case I would just take 2 that are the same exact size. You don't want to pin like a long one on a short one, obviously. And then you just have it like this, so you would only have 3 clips attaching to your hair. And then I did the same thing with the short ones, so I took one that's the same size and clipped it over the other one. So now instead of 4 pieces, I only have 2, and they will be going in the front. And if you really want, you can also triple layer them. So as I only have one of the very longest ones, I'm going to take these 2 long ones that I just made and clip it onto the long ones, so that would be 3 altogether. And if you have really, really fine hair, you know, it might be like too heavy for you, so you just kind of have to play with your own hair and figure out what would work for you. You know, you might not like this method, like clipping them all together. It might be too heavy, so you would want to just put one in each row. But for me, like 2 or 3 work. You know, it makes it easier for me to make it like the process faster, and it's also less damaging on my own hair, so that's what I like to do. But you can obviously just customize it to your own hair. So for the medium clips that are like a bit longer than the short ones that are going to go in the front, but they're not as long as the ones that I want to go in the back, you can either just put them like side to side, or what I'm going to do is just basically take this side, which, you know, each one has 2 clips, and just kind of pin it over this one, so that way I make one long one that's just like the other ones that I have that have 3 clips. So this one has 3 clips as well, and I did that with the other pair, so now I have 2 like this. So now I have 7 pieces instead of 11, and this is just going to make the process faster. So what you want to do is just section off some hair in the bottom. You don't want to go to the very bottom because you don't have that much hair in the back, so it could like slide out throughout the day or night. So you just want to kind of start a little bit above and just kind of section off your hair with your fingers. And if you're just starting out with clip-in extensions, you can use a little clip to kind of hold your hair in place. But I've used extensions before, so I can do it just with my fingers, like separate it, clip it in, separate it, clip it in, so it's a very fast process. But if you're just starting, like I said, you can just use a clip. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my medium size, because the longest one is going to go in the middle of my head. I'm going to take the medium size one, and I'm going to clip the very center clip first, because you don't want to start at the edge and then it will end up crooked, kind of like on this side of your head or the other side. You want it to be centered, so I'm going to do the center clip first and then do the other 2, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. So after you let your hair down, just kind of use your fingers to section off a little bit of hair to put over that weft, so you have your other hair, you have something for it to attach to. I'm going to take my longest clip and pin the center, and then just pin both of the sides. And then again, I'm going to take my fingers and layer a bit of hair over that weft, and then put the 2 pieces that I clipped together. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually start with the last one, because I want it to be kind of more on my sides, because I don't want just the long hair to be all in the back. So I'm going to kind of start off, I don't want it to be all over my ear, because when I put hair behind my ear, I don't want it to like tug. So I'm going to put it a little bit like to the side of my ear, at the very base of the hair that you just separated. And then do the center clip, and do the other one on the side, and then take the other one that I clipped together and do the same thing but on this side. And then as I put the very last clip over, it's actually, I'm going to pin it to that first clip that I put on because it's already kind of like on that line. I don't want to pin it above it, so it's just going to look like this. I know it looks like a lot of layers, but it's really better to kind of layer them than to do each clip on its own kind of hairline because it will tug. I've done that before and I just don't really like it. And then for the last clips, I'm just going to kind of section my hair off in the middle. I don't want it to be too high up, you know, because I do kind of mess with my hair throughout the day or night or whatever. So I don't want the clips to be visible, but I don't want it to be too low over my ear because I just don't like that when, you know, I put my hair behind my ear because it kind of pulls on the clips, so I just don't like it. So what I'm going to do is kind of put it above my ear but not too high, and clipping them in place. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to take this short clip that I double clip together. And now you're done. You have this super long hair. So it took me a little bit longer to do this because I was talking and explaining stuff. But normally it would take me like, you know, 5 or 8 minutes to put them all in, you know, not very long at all because I'm just used to it now. Like I said, it's faster if you double clip them so you don't have as many clips to attach to your hair. But if you're a beginner and you have to use a clip or whatever to hold your hair up, it might take a little bit longer, you know, but as you get used to it, it's kind of like, you know, practice makes perfect. You will make it a lot faster on you. So it doesn't take you that long to make your hair look nice. And I'm going to show you how it looks like in the back as well. So it's just like that. And also, if you're wondering what I have on my lips, because I always get questions, I have this lipstick that is actually by the brand name Malva, which I bought in Ukraine. It's like a nude pink color. And then I have this Lorac Couture Shine a lip gloss over it, which I love. I had it in one of my tutorials, and this is called Trendsetter. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and definitely check out their website that I will be putting down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.